Are you rolling? I think we're hook up fuel. I'm waiting on this hose, which will probably also be, this is 5/8. I'll use this hose. Run it down that way for that thing to clean it up, make it balanced. So yeah, I tank fuel. Let me take all of these parts and move them someplace I won't lose them. So this is a 10 micron filter. It's also 31 millimeter where the... So this is a 10 micron fuel filter from Evil Energy. And it's got a rubber O-ring inside. I gotta take this side out. But it's a metal mesh filter, so it's cleanable. We can take this off, soak it, blow it out, and reuse it. I'm also going to be running a 30 micron or 100 micron filter after the tank before the pump. But we want 10 micron filter before we get the fuel system. Microns are very small measurements, and you need to think of it just like everything else. So 10 microns is smaller than 30 microns is smaller than 100 microns. So 10 micron filter going into the injectors. 30 micron filter going into the pump. And it goes one way. And then this is 6AN, and it just taps into here, but it's sealed with an O-ring. So you really don't have to worry about it leaking. Just need to tighten it up. And they make these fancy AN wrenches. It's called a adjustable wrench. And then it comes with a handy dandy holder. It only goes on when it wants to. And then this was the original location for the fuel filter and the fuel filter bracket. So I took it off, cleaned it, painted it. Goes right there. And then we need to run fuel line around. And so for that, I have this, which will get me behind the coolant reservoir and then over to the injector rail. So if you haven't used AN fittings before, they're easy and you don't use any clamps. So this is a steel braided hose. And the first thing you do is take this part loose. And then you're going to screw this down over all of this. Sometimes you got to burn the ends a little bit. So you run it down until the hose is in contact with the ridge inside there, and then you screw this in, and this goes down into the hose, and then it's tapered and pushes the hose against the inside of this collar. And sometimes it gets really tight, so you have to put it on the bench. Go into the bench. And then it's attached So this is not going to twist. So you put it in and then you line your stuff up, but you're not going to be able to bend this or twist this to make it fit because it's rigid. So I'm going to put this on loose, but not too loose. And I'm going to run it down like this, and there will be a holder clamp right there. Reservoir. Make sure we're going to be able to, yeah, there's plenty of space there. And then we have to make it all the way to here. Sorry, that was a horrible look. And then the next thing I have is a pressure gauge. So this is going to read fuel pressure. It's 0 to 100, but you know, we'll figure out where it's supposed to be once we turn it on and start the car. And so I think I'm going to put this right here ish, or because we're going to drop down. Let me see. This is going to fit here like this. Something like that. I have my gauge fitted on my fuel line. Got my clamps on there. They're not tight. None of this has been tightened up yet. Still just dry fit. So I want that like that. This has to come down, around, and then can't see because it's on the bottom, of course, but that's close. And then this comes up like this. Come on. Yeah. I think my hose is a little too long still. This is good. Here. But this I don't like. Shorter. So let me see. So take this. Don't do that. Don't lose that. Take that and pull this. Come on. So backwards measure like this. Yes. Then that goes like that. And then this goes. Stop. This gets out of the way. This is gonna go like that, so it's that much too long. It's okay. Better too long than too short. Where is the 19? There's the 19. Make sure you blow all the schmutz out of the line. And then get your hose. Hose in place. And down and around. And then we're going to go up onto the hose barb. All the way on. Yes. And then this fits. Oh, that's perfect. I like it. I got a holder. So this should hold this line. Yep. I don't know what used to be here, but it ain't gonna be there anymore. It's a little rusty, but that's okay. And I like that just like it is, right there. So let's clamp this one into place. That'll keep our filter from, not our filter, our gauge, from moving. And then we can pull this down. One last time, come on. Don't bust a knuckle. Got it. Give that a really good squeeze. Squeeze this one. Ooh, I'm hungry. Ooh, it's 11:30. I gotta go. One last go. Okay, here we are. Plug this in. Okay. Take this. Flip it around. This goes here, that goes there. Like that. Don't fall off. It goes on that. Like that. This goes like that. And then this thing, come here, rotates like that. Okay, and then this thing gets a squeeze. Like this. Got it. And this comes on here like that. This goes on like this. I grab this, go like this. And squeeze like that. Okay. And then fuel line comes up. Stop. Like this. It goes like that. Okay, I like 10 mil. Got it. It's not a 10. That's a 7. So we start here on the fuel filter. and then it runs along this way, fuel pressure gauge, and then into the fuel rail right here. Just a couple of more things to do. I gotta wire up the coil, drop distributor, wires, fuel, there's no fuel in it, and then check for leaks, fire it up, check for leaks, turn it off, fix leaks, fill it full of water, check for leaks. All right, I gotta go, take a break. Thanks for watching, y'all have a good day.